Meanwhile, the government says it will challenge the Supreme Court decision in the coming days. Our news team sat down with the Justice Minister, Delroy Chuck, a few hours after the ruling.
The government says it will appeal the Supreme Court's ruling that the second tenure extension for the Director of Public Prosecutions is unconstitutional. In a CVM TV news interview, the island's Justice Minister, Delroy Chuck, said there is an urgent need for clarity.
Why are they imputing this to the DPP and not to the Auditor General? Because the Act itself, pursuant to the Pension Act enacted in 2018, was to amend the Constitution to allow both public officers to retire at age 65. And this is exactly what the Constitutional Court has found to be valid, save and except the provision to protect both officers in the event that they want to retire before age 65, that they could get their full pension benefit, seems to have been has been struck down by the Constitutional Court.
The opposition contends that the government lacks the relevant basis for an appeal, claiming the court's ruling is final. Moreover, the party is calling for the Director of Public Prosecutions to stand down.
We hope to file an appeal early next week and ask the Court of Appeal to indicate that the status quo remains. In any event, there's no order in the judgment, as I'm seeing it, that the DPP should vacate her position. All that it has done is to say that subsection 2 is null and void. And to be frank with you, subsection 2 is to protect the DPP. So if you remove it, the age of retirement still remains at age 65.
Chuck says the opposition's critique is regrettable.
In all my years, and I have been in practice, I have never found Paula Llewellyn to be anything but open, transparent, and professional. I am very disappointed that the opposition, that they're imputing in whichever way, that she should not continue in office because of this court judgment.
This is the latest in a spate of constitutional gaffes by the Andrew Holness-led government. One of the most recent conflicts surrounded the government's new National Identification Card System NIDS, still under scrutiny for concerns over data protection. Another is the government's use of state of emergency as a crime-fighting tool.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing to have so many flops on your record at the Constitution.
No, it's a good thing that in a democratic society, that a court can rule against the executive, and the executive, in this case, can say, we can appeal.
Ramon Gordon for CVM News.